Good day, ladies and gentlemen. This is Glenn Tan speaking. This time, I'm continuing to talk about GNV third-party BNS connection. This presentation divides into these three parts. I have put the corresponding videos linkages at the below description area just for your convenience.
This chapter I'm going to introduce the Modbus Mini Gateway. It is for a smaller project. This is the topological graph, and for this mini gateway the model is this one, and also you can find that this ME30, there is an M here. That means the protocol is only Modbus. And this is the diagram, also similar to previous one. For this part is a GNV system. We also require connect from the master outdoor unit, the G1, G2, then to this gateway, which is this device. And then from here, just apply the Modbus. We use the RS-485 to connect to this RS-485 converter, then to the PC, which is the BNS system. And also as for the RS-485 converter, according to different output, you can select the Ethernet, USB, and RS-232. If you choose to purchase from Gree, we can offer you these two. And for this gateway, for the PC, you can connect up to 16 of this gateway, and one gateway you can support up to 16 systems or 128 indoor units. And here is the certificate information. For what you can do is you can turn on or turn off the indoor unit and change the mode, change the fan speed, change the temperature setting, and also you can apply the remote locking on the wire controller.
And this is the appearance. Here we need to connect to the power supply. It's DC 12 volt, and here is output RS-485, and here we need to connect to the GNV system from G1, G2. And here the indicator to show how this gateway operates. And just open the cover, you can see inside. Also you need to change this switch, including S1, S2, and S3.
And attention that if you power on the GNV system and this gateway, you find that this CAN LED, there is no flash. Then you need to exchange the sequence of this wiring, which means just to ensure this RX and TX flash, then the communication is okay.
And here is the detail. S1, S2 is for multi-gateways to identify different gateways, and S3 is to set with and without resistor from the last, which is the fourth die-up button. And if like this, you should set it with, which is at the top or tail of the series connection. And for the second, this switch, this is to set if you have more than 128 indoor units. For the number 129 indoor units, you need to change this switch from here.
And for the indoor unit address, the requirement is completely the same as the previous, and also the change methods also completely the same. So for this part we can skip. As we apply the RS-485 for connection, so the requirement for this is also similar, which means if there are more than 30 gateways or the wiring length is longer than 500 meters, you need to apply the repeater to ensure the communication. Here I just make a summarize of our current latest gateways, and with these three. So in this presentation, I just introduced these two, so you can find that the protocol first from the model, this B and M, it can support both Modbus and BACnet, but for this one, it can only support the Modbus. And also the power supply is a little bit different. And for this one, it's our GUI self-developed BNS software. And also you can find that the appearance is almost the same of these two. Actually, they are the same cases. And also the upper limit for how many GMV we support also the same. And but for this one, this is the minute, so the quantity is not that much. And the BNS software, this one is our GUI self-developed. It can fully support the GMV control. But for the third party, we can only offer you the protocol, so you need to decide the detailed function yourself.
That's all for this part of the presentation. If you still have any other question, just feel free to contact me on my personal email address.